All right, we're back. You haven't missed a lot. We're now walking across the bridge where they were holding that line. They left. The officers back there told us that we couldn't cross the bridge until the bus of riot police went through that light. They just made that little rule up. We were about to ask them what the charge would be if we just continued to walk across the bridge anyway. We just figured we'd wait a couple of seconds. So they chased those protesters through that intersection that we're walking to and down that way. No idea where they are. I'm not sure of a bigger group, so we're just gonna try and find this one. Unless anybody on here's got one. I know that some of you guys said there was a big group at Carson, which would be left of where we're going right now. So does anybody here have reports of where there is a group of people? Carson Street, Carson Station, bunch of motorcycle cops. We can just follow them, so I guess we'll be taking a left.
Did you see him try and flip the police scissor lift last night?
No.
Near the light rail?
What?
They were picking up the outriggers, and the dirt bike boys came up, and it was like maybe 5 or 6 deep. And they rode the dirt bikes up through that parking lot, and then up the hill. They're on dirt bikes. Those dudes smoke.
No, I didn't see that. That'd have been cool.
That was probably like 2:30. You went home pretty early-ish last night, didn't you?
Yeah, like 12:30. My feet and legs couldn't take it anymore, and it was just.
I want to say about 12:33-ish.
Oh, very specific. I must have texted you.
Sure did.
All right, so we are now on Moorhead walking toward the Uptown Cabaret, which is at the intersection of South Tryon and Moorhead Street. We're going to try and find this group. No idea where they are.
All these bars shut down at 9.
Oh, really?
Up here, and I was like, dude, we've never approached South End through this whole thing, you know. And then it's like, maybe pushing.
Well, I was running Ed's Tavern in South. Well, I guess that's Dilworth, but I was running Ed's Tavern in Dilworth on the other side of South End during the Keith Lamont Scott protests, and we shut the bar down.
That was a long time ago.
So there are some officers in control gear up here. I don't know what the deal is. Probably nothing. Your video is all fuzzy. It's just how live streams work. Not yours. Somebody's. I'm just talking shit. We're looking for him.
Let us know.
Oh yeah, the PayPal. I'll put the PayPal back in. Oh man, this is my friend Austin. They arrested my friend Austin. Oh, sorry about that, brother. You good? You all right? You safe? Okay. That was my friend Austin. He got arrested. Probably the charge will be failure to disperse. Not sure. He said that he is safe, that they're treating him right. So, that's cool. Yeah, so, whew. It was just a couple of officers in gear here. They arrested my friend Austin Shook. Tonight is the first night I've actually seen him out. I don't think he'd been out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so it's kind of bad luck to get arrested on your first night out. Sorry. I'm going to assume that they probably snatched him up. They'll probably charge him with failure to disperse. Got a couple of vans here. Uptown Cabaret over this way. Oh, we going that way? So we're going to take a right and head toward this bus. We could call it a day and go to the strip club. Except
I'm more QC4 house than it was, but we're tree line.
Yeah.
But people started coming into the bar while I'm saying that.
Oh, let's cross here. They're kind of shifting them that way. So that bus right there had the riot officers on there. Yeah, that was Austin Shook, the guy with the long hair. Okay, let's go this way. So we're gonna get in front of the crowd here. We're gonna meet back up with them. As soon as they were pushed by those officers down this way on College Street toward Moorhead. So this is the intersection of South College and East Moorhead Street. I'm down to 5%, guys. Yeah, it did what it could for when it could.
All right, I'll start streaming.
If anybody wants to bring me a battery pack, I'm currently at the intersection of Moorhead and College, walking away. We're walking toward Uptown. Officers are behind the tree line there. So you have the officers behind this police line here. They're probably not going to come running out of that tree line. I don't think this is guerrilla warfare worthy. Isn't the Patriot? Mel Gibson doesn't it? He's not out here. I love that movie. And they just put it on Netflix, but they are getting off of the truck. So they're going to get behind us. So they're going to form a line behind the protesters. We're probably going to have to start running here in a second. They're probably going to start. People are already throwing things. People are throwing things at the officers. They're already shooting pepper balls. We're just walking away. Oh, they're running. Run. Run. They're willing to arrest anybody they can get their hands on. So they started shooting pepper balls and then started chasing us. I had to start running because they were very close to me, and they are willing to arrest anybody that they get close enough to. They're now walking back to that tree line. So it was just kind of a scare tactic. They just wanted to chase people across the road. Well, if we had kept walking, they would have snagged us right there.
Sure.
I've seen it too many times. It's always a good scare tactic. Like I've said multiple times over this weekend, as I watch them throw tear gas and shoot pepper balls at people and flashbangs, that their presence enough can push the crowd back. They don't need all the rest of that stuff. It ends up just pissing people off. And when people get mad, problems happen. But yeah, so that was going on. They're on that bus back there. They're gonna push the line down this way. So they're gonna put some cones across the road, kind of block it off from them. It's a very, very small group. Aside from a couple of water bottles and things like that, at the officers, nothing's been terrible, but they're coming right now. So we're gonna dip in here if we have to. They might just get back on the bus, but that way we don't have to run. Yeah, they're moving the cones. Moving the cones and then getting back on the bus. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right, I am now at 4%, so I'm gonna hold on as long as we can. They're getting pretty close. It's just a group walking through the streets. The thing is that if this group stopped and stood still, those officers would arrest whoever they could grab first before they ran away. But everybody's pretty much just walking. It's calm, it's casual. I understand that they called this out as an unlawful gathering, so technically they're not supposed to be doing it. They're throwing stuff out into the streets, trying to make a blockade. We're gonna move off to the side because the bus is getting close.
Where you want to go?
Just here. Far enough away from them to where they know we're not a threat. So they're, looks like they're gonna make a line here. If we stand here, they're gonna shoot us with pepper balls. I've seen it too many times. They like to just light people up with those. So the protesters turned onto Stonewall. We're going down Stonewall Street now. I'm still at 4%. I'm gonna have to end this video before my phone dies so I can post it so it doesn't go away. So the group is up here, about 50-ish or so people. The bus is here, moving the cones out of the way. They're chanting, but I don't know what. They're moving the bus pretty fast now, so they're about to get out. Some shit's about to go down. There's some more cones in the street. Getting out, moving the cones. Multiple people are getting out. They're jogging. They're jogging towards the protesters. Looks like they're kind of just trying to move them forward. Nothing crazy. As much as I'd love to get Shelly's battery pack at Romare Bearden Park, we are on the complete opposite side of the city. We're passing Whole Foods. We're at Novel Stonewall Station, where they took the riot police off of that same bus and shot me with a pepper ball yesterday. I have a friend that lives up here. Hi, if you're watching. Thanks for your donation. It was very nice. Whole Foods, no boards on the windows. Probably didn't think people were gonna walk down this way. We're in front of Whole Foods on Stonewall Street. The riot officers are now running. Somebody's on the ground. I think somebody just got arrested. Looks like they were able to split this small group in half. Yep, they split the group in half, so they're shooting pepper balls up in that direction, having them run. Small group here. They're able to split the group in half. Some up that direction. Most of them are here. All of their hands are up. Seems that they were able to move them up that way. They're gonna hold the line here. They're gonna kind of hold the line here. This is the guy getting arrested. I don't know what for. They're searching him now. We're at Novel Stonewall Station, so this is the same parking structure where I got shot in the back of the leg with that pepper ball yesterday during that peaceful protest where they funneled us into the parking garage. I want to walk over there, but probably not gonna let me.
I am going to wait. They find
Yeah,
any type
they're,
of fucking excuse to arrest us.
They're looking to put this whole line together, so they will arrest anybody that gets close enough for them to grab. So I assume here in a second that they're going to start advancing on those protesters on Brevard Street to push them back toward the epicenter. We're going to walk across the street as a group. One of the protesters is down on his knees with his hands behind his head. They've got their hands up. I'm at 2%, so I'm gonna have to stop pretty soon. The line of officers is moving forward. Looks like they're just moving the sign out of the road. Man, the last time I was asked to keep moving, I got hit with a fucking flashbang, and all I'm trying to do is report for the people. I'm the media. So I would really rather stand here to be safe. I would feel safer standing here. I've been targeted with pepper balls, flashbangs, and smoke canisters too many times this weekend. I'm sorry. The last time that I was asked to move away from the line of officers, I willingly obliged and went, and moments later they threw a flashbang at me. So I'd really rather not. So they're kind of holding this intersection here. College and Stonewall. Can you come down to me? Can you come down Stonewall? Can you run down here? Because something's about to happen. I don't really want to miss it. right, I'm at 1%. I just plugged into a dead phone charger. I'm gonna try and keep it as live as long as I can. I'm down here at the intersection of Stonewall and Brevard, trying not to have my phone die. One of the officers did ask me to walk up toward where the group is. I told him I wasn't going to because I've been targeted too many times this weekend. If anybody's close enough to get me a battery pack, I'm right at the intersection of Brevard and Stonewall in front of Novel Stonewall Station. I'm at 4%, trying to charge it with this that's at 0. So the protesters are staying back. There's some that are up front, obviously, as with any protest and with as we've all seen. Thank you, Ben. Should I come over here and wait for you? How close are you? Yeah, I'm in front of Whole Foods. Oh, okay, you're in front of Whole Foods. All right. I'm walking up. Is that you? Are you in the yellow? Bro! Yes, thank you. Please. That's fine. Where do I put this?
Right, boom.
Where?
Put it right in there.
Boom. It's charging. Nice. All right, can you just stick that shit in my backpack?
Got you. Hey, that's how it's done.
All right. I'm charging. I'm gonna get back to where I was just at. All right. Ben got me. We're charging. Same scene. That was clutch. I did. A huge battery. The battery he uses to charge his electric lawnmower with, I think. All right, we're good. So here's what's going on. Line of officers. Generally, they bring that line up to this line when they do their little snake move to arrest people. It doesn't look like they're doing that. They're just putting them on the bus. This is a very small group of protesters, like I said. Smallest group we've seen in days. There have been a couple of water bottles thrown since we left the epicenter over an hour ago, but not much else. Ben has also been out here. He wasn't out on Friday, but he's been out here Saturday, Sunday, and today, walking in protests and just kind of hanging out. It's kind of times like these when I wonder what's going on in their heads. Maybe if they're like super bored or something. these officers are moving out. They're getting on the bus.
Everybody just getting paid by the hour to change seats on that bus. They got all of them.
I think they're salarized.
They got good benefits, man.
No, I didn't ask them. I did try and ask a group at the epicenter if they did rotations, just because I was curious. But the officers that hold the front line with the batons, I don't think they're supposed to talk, or maybe they're just not willing. But I would just love to know kind of what goes through their head in situations like this. I assume they're just trying to be as aware as possible. Aware as possible. And watch the crowd. So we're at the intersection of Brevard and Stonewall, in front of Novel Stonewall Station. That's the parking structure that everybody was kind of funneled into yesterday when they took the officers in this same gear off of that bus and then shot us with pepper balls. Hit me in the back of the leg a couple of times. I'm gonna go say hey to somebody real quick.
My generation wouldn't do this. I'm 31.
What's up, man? How many times are we gonna see each other out here?
Every day. I lost my friends.
Stay out here.
What's up? How are you?
You're gonna make them see us. They don't give a fuck. Do they look like they give a fuck about us? Oh, okay.
So those guys are members of the Black Panther Party. I met them at the Days Inn on Woodlawn Road when the residents there were being forcibly evacuated due to the living conditions that the owner let them stay in. That was weeks ago. They've been out here every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today. Good guys. Good woman. I don't know if you saw me say hey to her. They're great. I found Christy. You guys don't need to keep telling me she's in the group. She's right there. I got her. We said hey. I want to sit down, but I don't want to get trampled.
Whose man is this? Whose man is this, Charlotte? Please come get y'all friends. Come get y'all friends.
Are you from Charlotte? Are you from Charlotte then?
You talking too much.
Are you from Charlotte? So why you not acting like you don't know what I'm not friends with you. Why you out here? Why you out here? Why you out here?
Hey, fuck asking each other why we out here. Why are y'all out here? Are y'all out here because y'all don't believe in what the fuck is happening? Are y'all out here for a paycheck? Are y'all out here because y'all want to see us get
I've been in this earth.
Why are y'all out here? We can't make any progress if we keep yelling at y'all and y'all keep shooting at us. So let's talk about it. Why are y'all out here? We really want to know. Nobody has anything to say? That's why I think you can see it.
So, still just a calm old situation. It looks like they're gonna want me to move here in a second, but like I said, I'm not comfortable with moving in front and then being a target for flashbangs and pepper balls again like I have been all weekend. So I'm gonna say no. I will walk the other way. I've walked the skin off the bottom of my feet. My calves are about to fucking explode. So, intersection of Brevard and Stonewall, in front of Novel Stonewall Station and Whole Foods. This is where yesterday at around 7:45 p.m. the group of protesters was funneled into that parking structure where the officers in the same gear got off of the catch transport buses from up here, advanced on the parking structure, pushed them through, started shooting pepper balls and salt bullets or whatever. Hit me in the back of the leg as we were walking away. Hey Ross Perone, why don't you come spray me, see what happens. Yeah, it's looking like they're probably going to start pushing the group back here in a second. Talking down the line. Some of the group is walking back. So now they're essentially just walking away. And that's that. We'll make sure to keep going. I don't know if I'm gonna keep walking up that way. If it's gonna kind of stay the way it is, then I might call it a night out here. They're falling back. They're getting on the bus. They're very organized, but I feel like those guys over there could just be like, all right, well, they're going, so I'm going to go too, but they got to wait to be told. So they're walking up College Street. They're walking north up College Street toward the epicenter. It's just a lot of small instances of interactions like that tonight. The group is very small. We've kept hearing chants of strength in numbers throughout the crowds each night. There are no numbers here. Each night, the protesters have significantly outnumbered the police officers. Tonight, the officers significantly outnumber the protesters. So I feel like it's just going to keep dissipating like that every 30 to 45 minutes or so. So I'm going to end this live for now. I'll probably hang out in Uptown for a little bit. If I get any reports of anything crazy happening, then I'll go check it out. But what time is it? Oh my God, it's 2:18 in the morning. I got water, yeah. But cool.